All right. What's up, everybody? Good morning. This is Jose Trujillo, the world's greatest living artist. I'm here making a ruckus, making some noise early in the morning. I just finished a Zoom meeting that I had some partners. And I'm gonna get a coffee for my wife, for my lovely wife, because I got a coffee for me, but I haven't gotten a coffee for her. What's up, Nas? What's happening, man? And yeah, just showing up and doing some damage, man. That's all. Those of you who are artists and art by Lloyd, what's up? How's it going? Those of you who are artists, or I don't care what you do, it doesn't matter what you do, you have to make some noise, guys. You have to make some noise. You have to be like, hey, what's up? Pay attention to me. I'm over here. I'm alive. If you're not doing that, in whichever way it's possible, it doesn't matter. You don't have to do videos. You have to be doing, no, I don't care what it is. You may be writing articles. You may be posting on Facebook. It doesn't matter what it is. You have to make noise. The first way that I made noise when I was first starting out in my career as an artist was that I was creating more artwork than anyone else I have ever met or heard of. I mean, I was creating an insane amount of art pieces every single day. Today, I don't do that as much. People ask me, how many pieces do you make? I don't make that many pieces now. I make a dozen or so a day. I don't make as many. I used to make about 60, 80 pieces of artwork a day. I mean, you name it. Drawings, watercolors, anything and everything. And so I was making noise. There was a lot of noise around that. People were like, oh my God, it's incredible how much paintings, how much artwork you make. And so that started creating noise, not in social media, but on platforms, especially platforms like eBay. People started paying attention to me because there was a lot of work with my name on it. There was my name had, my name kept popping up. And so people started paying attention. Now, if the work would have sucked, it would have been a lot more difficult. So the work, again, I always say this, yes, but the work has to be somewhat good, whatever that means. I see some artists trying to do that, but the work sucks, and then nobody pays attention, nobody cares. It's just noise. It's not loud enough because no one's really looking at it. It's not loud enough. So it's a combination of something good with plenty of it. It has to be plenty of it, as much as you can. If you're good at drawing, you should be doing that. You should be doing all kinds of drawings. If you're good at painting, you should be doing that. If you're good at making videos, you should be doing that. You should be making a noise. You have to be good at it. Not great, not the best, just good at it, so that people can look and pay attention to what you're doing. Again, this is something that it's not taught in art schools. Nobody really talks about this. People that are doing it, they're not talking about it. I was talking to a friend who is a photographer and said that they were having a hard time. They were having a hard time with photography and lifting their business, picking up their business, right? They do portrait photography, family photography, and that kind of stuff. And they were telling me, I'm having such a hard time. I'm like, well, you gotten on TikTok or somewhere? Something like that? Some social media? Let me order a coffee. Yeah, can I please have a venti? Let me have a venti Starbucks double shot on ice.
Anything else for you?
An old-fashioned donut and a grande lemonade.
And a grande lemonade?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Yeah, let me have a butter croissant, please.
Warmed up today?
Warmed up.
Anything else?
That would be all.
We'll have it ready for you at the window.
Thank you. Gotta take that home. Yeah, this person was telling me, a friend of mine was telling me, I'm having a hard time with my photography business. I don't know what to do. And I'm like, I'm like, well, have you gotten on social media? Well, I don't know about social media, blah, blah. What I need is, I need clients. I don't need people looking at me and whatnot. And I was like, all right, I see. They have a hard time about social media. They're more inclined to meeting people face to face and that kind of deal. And I told them, why don't you go and contact every local entrepreneur, every local person that's doing anything. I don't care who they are. They could be a doctor, a chiropractor, any physician that has their own practice. You start with that, and then you move on to every real estate person that is actually doing anything in real estate. I want you to contact them. I told them, I want you to contact them, and I want you to give them, I don't care how you do it. I don't care if you write them a letter, you make a phone call, or you personally visit the office. You contact them, and you're going to give them a free headshot. You're going to take a free photo for them. Oh my God, that would take so much effort. That would take so much. We're afraid of making noise. We're afraid of effort. We're afraid of effort. We're afraid of noise. Hi. Cool. You think I could get a cup holder for this one?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, thank you. I don't have where to put it.
That's okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Of course. Have a good day.
You too. Appreciate it. Anyways, the question was, why would I do that? Why would I give my work away? Why would I give my work for free or away? And my answer was, because no one gives a shit about it. They got offended, right? They're a friend. They're cool with it, though. we say things to each other like that. But what do you mean no one gives a shit about it? No one gives a shit about it. No one's calling you to and you're just telling me that nobody's really calling you, that sales are very low and no one's calling. That means that no one gives a shit. It doesn't mean that your work is bad. It just means no one gives a flying shit about it. They just don't. Because you haven't made enough noise. Because they're not hearing about you. So they don't care. They're thinking about going to Target and, I don't know, buying hand sanitizer. They're thinking about all this other shit except your photographs. That's what's happening. And unless you make noise and you go introduce yourself to them, or you do something online if you don't want to be around their presence because of COVID or whatever, it doesn't matter what it is. Unless you do something that gets their attention, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna mean anything. I mean, it's just not gonna matter. The whole point of whatever you do, if you're an artist, the whole point of it is to get people's attention. It is your only job is to get people's attention. And we forget about this. How's it going, Alicia? Good to see you here. What's up, Roger? It's the only job you got as an artist. I mean, if you're an artist who's just having fun at home and painting something, that's fine. But I'm talking about if you're looking to make a career as an artist, your job is to get people's attention. It don't matter what. You don't have to be an artist to resonate with this. I don't care if you're chiropractic or what do they call them, massage therapist or I don't know, you sell milkshakes or whatever, right? You sell real estate. It doesn't matter what you do. Your job is to grab people's attention. That's your first job. You're in the business of grabbing people's attention. Attention is the most valuable, most expensive commodity. It's expensive. It's very expensive. This is why people are always trying to pay influencers on Instagram or other platforms. This is why people are always asking other people that have bigger audiences, please share my photos, please share my photos. Why are they doing it? Because they want exposure, because they want the attention. They want the attention to their work. Attention is the most valuable commodity. It's the most valuable asset you can have. And so if it's the most valuable thing you can have, I would suggest 95% of your efforts during the day should be about getting attention. They should just be about getting attention. And many of us don't see it that way. I mean, this is what I told my friend. You know, like, dude, if you're not going out there, you're not doing something for the client. I don't care what you're doing. It doesn't matter what it is. Some people are very afraid of marketing to other people in the same industry, and I can understand, because it's a slower burn. It's a much slower burn. What I mean by this is, I'm going to go on YouTube and I'm going to go teach people how to paint. Most of those people are other artists that are really just trying to learn how to paint. They don't necessarily want to buy your paintings, but a lot of them do. So if you're a photographer, you may not want to, in your mind, you may be thinking, oh man, I don't want to go and do photo tutorials or camera lenses and that kind of stuff, lighting and all that stuff, tutorials about that online on YouTube or Instagram or whatever. I may not want to talking about that, because those aren't really my clients. Those are other people that are trying to learn how to take professional photographs, and most likely they're not going to buy my services and that kind of deal. But that's not true. That's just not understanding very much about marketing. But if that is a fear, then you should be doing something for the customer, for your prospect, for the type of customer that you want to get. I don't know. If you do family photography, like I suggested, my friend, if you do family photography, then you should be doing something around families, around the something that, like, new recipes, you know, for people that are home, that are cooking home, new recipes, things to do with the family together, writing articles about that, making videos about that, shit you should be doing with your family during these times or on the weekends. What fun things to keep the family excited and you know, I don't know, happy and positive. Anything around family, right? Because you do family portraits, family photography. Anything around family, it doesn't matter what it is. Books the family should be reading together, meditation for the family, prayer for the family, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's got to be around the family, so that you become a person that is centered, your message, around people that have families. Because sooner or later, you're going to be talking about how you also do family portraits, and they should hire you if they're ready for that. But if you're not making any noise, it doesn't matter. The whole point is noise, guys. The whole point is noise, and we don't make enough noise, which sucks. But the whole point is noise. And it doesn't happen from one day to another. Like I said, I think yesterday I was talking about it. when I started making YouTube videos, like still nobody really watches my YouTube videos. But some of them are picking up, and it's been years. It's been years. But now I have some videos that have, a couple thousand views. Some of them have a couple hundred views only. I'm okay with it. Because I remember that about 4 years ago, some of them that had a couple hundred views now have a few thousand, and now have 100,000 views, and on. And it mixes in there. What matters is that you make noise around it. You make noise around what you do. And so if you're an artist and you're not doing that, the thing about making noise around what you do is that we think that we want it fast. And this is where so many people go wrong. They're like, yeah, I want to make videos, but I don't know, because it's very stupid. Because when you make a YouTube video, you're not going to get anyone caring about it until like 5 years or later. And so again, I say it's very stupid not to do it. If you're doing anything, I don't care what you do. You play guitar, you take photographs, you're an artist, a painter, whatever. Because you're going to be talking about it. No one cares. And that's the fear. That's why people don't do it. Because no one's going to watch it. No one's going to watch it right now. But a month later, a year later, 2, 3, 5 years, 10 years later, it doesn't matter. You're going to have thousands of people that have watched it. And the more of those you have much more. It just helps in so many ways. I don't even know why I'm talking about this, because it just helps in so many ways. It helps if someone types in your name on Google and then your videos pop up. It helps for your credibility, your brand. It gets you clients. It gets you interviews in people's podcasts. It's ridiculous not to do it. It's just so ridiculous not to do it. And so you want to be thinking about how I'm going to make noise. How can I make noise as an artist? And creating artwork, I found out very, very fast that creating artwork only is not the only way, nor the best way to make noise today. Those of you who are just hiding behind your artwork, it's not the only, and it only takes you so far. Creating artwork and putting it out in platforms can only take you so far. It's not enough noise. You need noise from different places, from different areas. I'll put my ninja mask on. Oh. Ninja. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you. Take it or leave it. If you think it's good, awesome. If you don't, it's okay. I'm just here to make noise. I'm not here to make anyone happy. It's just noise, guys. That's all it is. Sometimes I say something worth something to someone. A lot of the times I say nothing to anybody. And it's just the game. That's the game. Take care, my friends. I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.